I had to pause it because I'm trying to gather my thoughts here and I tend to ramble. I'm going to get to it. I'm going to get to it, Spirit. What I do know is that there are some of you out there that have been attacked since childhood. You have been, not even the black sheep does it justice. You have had many people throughout your childhood that have used, abused, dismissed, disregarded you. And what I see that to be now is consuming your energy. Okay? Since childhood, you are the kind of people that have been intentionally targeted because of what your purpose is. There's a purpose that you had that you didn't even know that you had, that they know that you had. And not them as the human vessel, whatever lower entity attachment they had on them, knew who you were before you knew who you were supposed to be developed and become. So their job was to put all of these things onto you: crisis, trauma, grief, delay after delay, hardship, but all these things on you to stop you from remembering who you are and walking in your gifts and talents. There is a concerted effort. Very few get through it because it's so traumatizing. It is to keep us in a lower frequency of mind, keep us in a low frequency. Because if we get to a higher frequency, it means that we get to a level of energetic ability and presence to where we can fulfill our purpose here, our soul's contract. So it's like you come into this world, you don't remember why, but you have others around you, whether it's family, friends, co-workers, neighbors, strangers, who have attachments. The other people do not even know they have these attachments, and they come at you. They treat you a certain way and they make you feel like, what the hell is wrong with me? Why is everyone attacking me? You may be too nice. You may be empathetic. You may give other people the benefit of the doubt time and time and time and over again. You may do that at your own detriment. The lesson with that is for you to finally stand up for yourself and say no more. When you start unlocking what's behind that door, then you start powering up, I call it. Once you start saying no to the behavior that you have received all your life, and that has been replicated in your relationships over and over and over and over and over and over and over again, you're going to keep seeing the same patterns. Because you have to then understand, okay, this is the same thing that happened last year, and here it is again. Do you have the strength and ability to address it, to stop it, to move differently, to set a boundary, to not allow it to take up space in your life anymore? Or are you going to remain conditioned by years and years of abuse and trauma that you thought was just normal? And that's how covert and conniving and sly these lower entities are. You don't get exposed to other experiences, so you think that this is what everyone else is experiencing. Until you start exploring the world, you read more, you get to know other people who have different experiences, and you're like, damn, how come I didn't have that? What? And it makes you question your experiences. I wanted to share this because someone will resonate with it. What I want you to know from this is no matter how difficult it is to choose yourself, you have to choose yourself. Because if you do not, you are going to perpetually be stuck in that trauma loop of abuse. You're never going to see and fulfill your truest and highest self. It's a beautiful thing when you get there. And I say it again, when you start unlocking those layers of yourself, it's like so I grew this last summer. And when I first noticed it, it was just like a skin, discoloration. It wasn't raised. And if you followed me last summer, I was in my creative zone. I was writing poetry for the first time in 30 years. I was performing poetry. I was exploring my identity and sexuality, how I wanted to dress. I was enjoying myself. And it was very expressive, and it was freeing, and it was my inner child getting able to explore things that I had never had access to or opportunity to, because I was too busy serving other people at such a young age. I was too busy adulting. So last summer I began to say, nope, this is for me, lines drawn in the sand. And that continued throughout this year. And things started coming at me. Y'all have no idea. But as I navigated them and never gave up, and what I knew was within me, guiding me through, that grew. And it's an intuition, it's a wisdom, it's a spiritual badge. You have it too. You have it too. Just keep going. Don't let those entities win. Remember who you are.